and welcome back to my channel. My original plan for my second video was going to be to explain the next competition that I was doing, which was All Ireland's, being run in June by the Irish PF, because it's supposed to be a really cool national level competition outside of nationals, and it runs on a different scoring format to usual. However, since then, there's been a pretty major update. I am now going to be competing at IPF Worlds in June. This is my first time competing at Worlds as an open lifter, and it's me coming back to making the team for Worlds after 5 years. For those of you who don't know me or know my lifting, I started powerlifting at the end of 2019, and I was supposed to do my first competition in 2020 in March, which was cancelled because of COVID and all the outbreaks associated with that. Because of COVID, I didn't really get started properly competing until the end of 2020 and the start of 2021, in between lockdowns, and I managed to make the team for Junior Worlds in 2021 by being invited to a trial day. So I was invited to trial and I made the team, and I got to compete at the 2021 IPF Junior World Championships, which were hosted in Halmstad, Sweden at Aleco HQ, which is really cool because, for those of you who don't know, I now work as a sales rep for Aleco. I had this really short but sweet junior competitive season. I competed at Junior Worlds in September, I competed at Junior Nationals and won in October, and then I competed at Junior Euros in December. So it's safe to say it was pretty insane, but I knew that because I was aging out that these opportunities weren't going to come super easy or super quick, so I decided to make the most of it. The goal was always to get back there again, and specifically to get back to a World Championships. Since then, I have competed twice at Western Euros. I've gone up a weight class. I have podiumed and come second twice at Open Nationals, and now I've made the team for Open Worlds. I said in my Instagram post that, when I was that junior who had just aged out, if you told me it was going to take 5 years, I probably wouldn't have felt the best about it. And that's because I think when you're a junior powerlifter, it's really easy to tie your identity to your achievements. And being on the national team is literally your whole identity as a powerlifter. And I think that's just because you're younger as well, and I was newer to the sport. Versus now, while achieving this means so much to me and powerlifting is so much of my life, being a part of the national team now, that's not going to become my identity again, because it could be fleeting. I know it's not going to last forever, but I know that I can also have so much more value and impact outside of that. It means so much to me. It's not just the achievement of getting to make the team again as an open lifter and go to Worlds, which are achievements in and of themselves, but it's more so the fact that I set a big goal for myself. I worked my ass off for it and I achieved it. And when you do something like that, it does so much for your self-confidence and your self-belief. I wrote in my journal before I competed at nationals, I'm the type of person who sets goals for themselves and achieves them. And I kind of said that to myself at the time as an affirmation, but now it's 100% reinforced again by what has just happened. So yeah, that's the update. I'm probably going to leave it here for today because this is just me sitting in front of the camera and talking kind of video, and I'm not sure how interesting that is. But I am hoping to create more content in the lead up for Worlds, in my prep for it, mainly because I also want that to look back on as well. Like any of the videos and stuff I took in the lead up to Worlds in 2021, I look back at them now and I have, nostalgia. I'm able to look back at that preparation and what it meant to me. And I am going to be sharing more of my training on Instagram as well. My goals for Worlds are to show up, have a good time, enjoy the experience. That is my number one priority. That was my number one priority at Western Euros this year, because at 2024 Western Euros, I just felt like I was moving through the day and I was just trying to get through it. And my number one priority was to soak up the experience and enjoy it. And that will be my priority for Worlds. And then I would also like to hit some PBs. Some individual lift PBs would be nice. A total PB would also be nice. But yeah, that's everything for today. Thanks so much for watching, and please let me know in the comment section below what type of videos or content you would like to see from me in the lead up to Worlds.